Hi, everyone. I had a totally different message that I was going to share with you today, but then I saw a post this morning and it just totally changed everything. The verse that I'm going to be talking about and expressing in this message is Psalm 147:3. It's very common, very popular verse, but it's one of those lifeline verses depending on what you may be experiencing or have experienced or know someone that's experiencing and need to minister to them. So the verse goes, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I'm reading from the Amplified Version because I love what it says in parentheses, healing their pain and comforting their sorrow. So let me read that again. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, healing their pain and comforting their sorrow. So as I mentioned, I saw a post today and it resonated so much with me because I think sometimes, we have an issue or we maybe thought we got over an issue and it's still there, and you have more good days than bad days, but sometimes it just comes up, little things. It can be a smell, it can be a special day, it can be a birthday, it can be the holidays, it can be, whatever, or it can just be. It doesn't even have to be a specific thing that triggered that feeling. And many times when you have expressed that to other people or talk to them about it, talk to your friends, talk to your therapist if you have one, which is a great idea. Talk to your family, just you've prayed about it. You've listened to worship music. You've listened to messages and things of that nature. And sometimes you can feel like, man, I should be over this. I should be over this. And then the devil will say to you, nobody wants to hear that. I mean, how many times are you going to go over this same situation? I mean, nobody wants to continuously hear you talk about this. He'll tell you that. And then you feel like you pick up the phone and then you put it down because you start thinking, you start believing that. Then you isolate yourself. And then we know what happens with isolation. It just gets worse and worse. And then it's harder to pull yourself out. But you know one thing, as I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about sometimes even I feel like that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to bring that up again. I don't want people to think, geez, when is she going to get over that thing? And it can be anything. I thought, and I had this thought that came into my spirit that, you know what, there's a person that will never get tired of you bringing your concerns to him. He'll never get tired of listening to the things that have hurt your heart. He'll never tell you get over it. You should be done with that. I mean, come on, how many times? He'll never do that. He's always there to listen to you every minute, every hour, every second, no matter how much you want. He's the God of the universe. He created heaven and earth and everything in it. But still, he cares enough about your heart and my heart to listen to what's going on with us and to help us through. So, we want to know that we have people in our life, and I would tell you, please make sure that you have people in your life that you can go to when you feel hurt or when your heart is healing or when you just feel like, man, I should be over this, but I'm not. So today I just need to talk to somebody. I implore you to get people in your life that know how to handle that and understand that, it's just like a drug addict in a sense. You know how you have to plan for relapse with people who are on drugs or, plan for it? You have to plan for relapse with a heart issue too. You have to plan for relapse with sin. If you know that there's something that you have a propensity to, you know you can't go there. You know you can't do that. You know you can't talk to that person. You know you can't hang around them because that thing comes up. And so you got to be around people that either are going to help you push it down or just are not, they are not into that type of stuff. So obviously, if they're not into that, that's who you need to be hanging around with. So, I almost forgot the most important thing because, like I said, I had a different message today. But that post, it's from a pastor called YPJ, and I follow him on Instagram and other social media forms. And, let me just preface this. Just because I say I follow someone doesn't mean I agree with every single thing that they say. But this that he posted today touched my spirit so that it totally changed everything I was going to speak to you about. So I believe there was something there because I felt like I just have to get this out. There's somebody that needs to hear this. And so what he talked about was, just like a broken bone needs time to heal, so does the heart. And when you think about it, no one says, man, when you gonna get that cast off? You've been having that cast on for a week. Yeah, I'm supposed to have it on for 8 weeks. Nobody says that. Nobody says, man, how long are you going to lay in that bed and complain about the back surgery that you had? Nobody says that because they know that that part of you is broken and it needs healing. It needs time to heal. It may need physical therapy. You may need pain management, things of that nature. And it was like a light bulb went off. Don't feel bad that sometimes you're taken back to that place. Don't get upset with yourself that today is just not a good day, or you have that memory, or you feel sad about something that happened a long time ago that you thought you got over. Because just like every other part of your body, if you have an operation on your heart, nobody says, man, why aren't you running in the Peachtree race that's going to be next week? Well, I just had a triple bypass. No one says, hurry up there. And so it was like an epiphany, like a aha moment. My heart, your heart, our heart, their heart is just like any other part of the body. We have to remember that. And the same way other things need time to heal is the same way how an old injury can act up. You threw your shoulder out years ago or your back out years ago, and all of a sudden you've been having some pains there and you need to maybe go to a chiropractor or, go to the doctor and get things checked out. Same way how that arthritis acts up, or, that whatever it is. We take care of our heart the same way we take care of the rest of our body. We take time to heal our body. Let's take time to heal our heart. So I just hope that this message resonated with someone. It definitely did with me. I can feel it as I'm talking because I believe that it was something that I was supposed to see today so I could share it with you. And if it's not specific to you, that you would share it with somebody else who may be in that place. But as life goes on, we all will be at some point. So I just want to leave you with this. Let's take care of our body the same way that we would. Let's take care of our heart the same way that we would with any part of our body. And also, most importantly, let's remember that the heart takes time to heal when we're speaking to other people who may be hurting. So anyway, have a great day. I pray God's blessing and favor on your life. Goodbye.